Hi everyone, how's it going? Listen, I had to take a nap today after the daily readings because this low blood pressure is not the move, bitch. Okay? And another unfortunate side effect of Havana syndrome, but anyway. Um I I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't get this out with a straight face. So apparently there's being hexes put on me because this is the thing that I don't get, right? If you wanna put hexes on me, fine, but like, if why lie to yourself about the reason? Because the lie going around about this is that I'm putting hexes on, you know, and I haven't been. So it's like you're lying to yourself about the reason that you're doing it. Like, just admit that you want revenge for the fact that Havana syndrome is real, gang stalking is real, that me talking about how you contributed to the downfall of society through gang stalking is real, and you're scared as shit. Just admit it. And then on top of that, there's this idea that the reason why I'm staying calm is because I'm the big hero of the situation. And everybody thinks I'm some kind of angel. Nobody in their right mind thinks that. I fucked up just like anybody else. It's just that because I'm not a part of this program and because I'm not a perp in this program, the reality of the situation is that the things that I do is going to be, in terms of morality, it's always going to be a fraction of what the perps do to me. That's the truth, okay? And that is exactly why these people want revenge on me. Because at the end of the day, right, me being a sitting duck on my own, that's a factor. Because the thing is, if you're a coward as well as a liar, then you're going to come after somebody that you think is an easy target rather than coming after the people who lied to you, rather than coming after the people who were more violent towards you, rather than coming after the people that have actually caused you problems. So you're not going to take anything out on the gang stalkers. You're not going to cast any spells to end gang stalking or to protect victims of abuse. You're not going to do all that. But what you will do is put spells on one of the victims for making you look bad. That's what you will do, right? And what you will do is enter my house and contaminate my shit. Or at least I think that's what's happened. I'm not entirely sure. What you will do is you will come into my place and try to contaminate my shit or contaminate my shit for being the victim rather than the perpetrator, and for being the one who told your ass the truth when I said, you know what, everything that you're doing is contributing to a larger problem. Everything that's happened right now is because of the perps, because this is a counterintelligence operation. It's not just a way to experiment with defense weapons illegally. That's not the only reason. It's also not the only reason to fucking liquidate the assets within a company that's not making any profit. That's not the only reason either. The third reason is socio-political engineering as well. Because if you've got this type of counterintelligence going on and you've got electronic weapons being fired at you, imagine what you could do with the electronic weapons and the energetic weapons against a small nation or against a group of people who wish to come together in order to potentially overthrow the current status quo. They'd have to go through nausea, they'd have to go through dizziness, vertigo that can be synthesized, nausea that can be synthesized. They'd have to fight through enlarged organs because the way these weapons work is that they dehydrate you and enlarge your organs, right? And depending on where in the body it's fired on, it can also lead to blood loss as well, the fatigue, like I said before. So there are a lot of capabilities of these directed energy weaponry that might not make it impossible for smaller nations or smaller groups of people to mobilize, but it can certainly make it hard. And whilst these people here are not firing weapons on me, as far as I know, As far as I know, they're not doing that, but they are literally contributing to whole groups of people globally being maligned by this weaponry. They are a part of the problem. They are a part of the problem. Now, I'm supposed to be like, well, they're human beings and, they're caught between a rock and a hard place. A lot of these perps are, because a lot of perps hired have emotional problems, or they have addiction problems, or they have some sort of minor problem with the law that they think is really big. And along comes these bigger organizations with their black ops shit, blackmailing them. So I'm supposed to be like, I understand. No, you're making the world actively worse. I've said this for years. You're making the world actively worse with your presence and with your antics. And that's why you want revenge on me. That's why you want revenge on me. And that's why you want to put these fucking spells on me. It ain't got shit to do with the fact that I've put spells on anybody. I haven't. You've been here, you've heard everything. You've been here, you've heard everything. You've heard everything that's going on. It's just that you fucked up and you don't know how to deal with it. And you're over there thinking that I get to be calm because I'm the hero. Hero where? I'm a fucking human being just like anybody else. I've done messy shit. Hero where? You brought this on yourselves. That's the thing that perps don't seem to understand. And that's the things that handlers don't seem to understand. And that's the thing that the people funding this bullshit don't seem to understand. You brought this on yourselves. Do you seriously think that if I was a truly good person, a truly decent human being, that I'd be online talking about this right now? Do you seriously think that if I was a really good person, that I would even broach this subject? No. No. I might not be terrible, but I'm not a good person. Okay? That's not the reason why, like, no. If you're gonna fucking, like, I even said to you, if you're gonna hex me and you want me to be upset, why don't you hex me to be upset? Why are you trying to hex me to maliciously try to embarrass me or try to make me feel bad about myself or try to make me look bad in front of people? That just goes to show that your intention is evil and your intention is to be a cunt. That just demonstrates your intention is to be, is hateful intentions, because you don't know how to manage your emotions. You weren't taught. So now you're taking it out on me like you've been doing. And then you're really over there trying to act like, you wanted to hide from me because you wanted to say the N word in peace. You thought I put a curse on you over the N word. You thought I put a curse on you over the N word. So why the fuck would you like, bruh, you literally thought I cursed you for using a racial slur. So why in the hell would you suddenly be like hiding from me saying the N word? That, like, everybody around the village knows you've been saying that shit. It's not just people online. Everybody around the whole village knows you've been saying that shit. There are so many people around this village who know what you've been doing and who are facilitating what you've been doing. So I know, on top of that, I know it's not just you. I'm not being funny, but like, now, mean, at the end of the day, right, I've been through so much in my life. No curses needed. If these people feel the need to do whatever they need to do, That's up to them. Because at the end of the day, right, I might have been cussing them out and calling them out and talking their shit. But at the end of the day, right, there are consequences for everything that you do, even if you are well within your rights to do it. I know that there are consequences for cussing them out. I know there are consequences for, revealing their shit. I know there are consequences for that because you're going up against hateful people who who are getting their kicks by hurting others. Of course, there's going to be consequences to that. There's no reason in hell why it would ever not get worse before it got better. So let them do what they have to do. Let them do what they have to do. There's no point being scared about it because I knew what the risks were. In me coming online and talking about how, I'm having electronic weapons fired on me and I have voice to skull being used on me, and how, like, my chemical output is being manipulated and therefore my dreams are being manipulated, how I'm being spied on 24/7. Like, I've been talking about it, and I've been talking about powerful organizations that have been doing this to people. And I've been accusing whole neighborhoods of people. There's going to be consequences to that. I'm not like these people. I can accept the consequences of my actions. Even if my actions are justified, there's always a consequence. It doesn't matter. Does not matter. You know what I mean? The N word, like, you legitimately thought that I put a curse in you for saying the N word, and yet you're gonna say it anyway. That don't make no sense. And then you're gonna, like, say it loud right in front of me, like as if I'm gonna think that's the reason you're keeping your mouth shut. No. Anyway, I gotta go. I don't know what I have to do actually. I do have to prepare for the new moon. Is it what's the new moon? I think it's Uttara Bhadrapada. I think the new moon is in, but I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up. So I've got to prepare for the new moon. Yeah, it's most likely Uttara Bhadrapada because last month was Shatabisha. So I got to do the new moon in Pisces for the 21st of March, which is just after the equinox as it happens. So I've got to do it for then. And also, what else have I got on? Yeah, so I got a lot of stuff on. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I love you guys so much. Peace and blessings. Bye bye.